average do you think a person with hearing loss would typically wait before seeking help?
On average, it's 10 years before seeking help. Now, why do you think that is?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of issues at play here, and I think one of the biggest reasons people often delay help and then treatment is likely stigma.
Okay.
And so there is still stigma associated with hearing loss. You know, people might be afraid of being perceived as older than they actually are, or potentially being unemployable by people. And, you know, this is such a complex issue, we can't really unpack it today, but I think one of the reasons the stigma persists is just because there's generally a lack of public awareness surrounding hearing loss. And it comes from almost every angle. So there's really a lack of funding going into hearing research, and it's just generally not as spoken about compared to other, you know, illnesses, diseases, or any kind of morbidity. In fact, hearing loss is considered to be a silent epidemic.
Yeah, they say there's around 12 million people in the UK with hearing loss.
And those are people that are undiagnosed or waiting to seek treatment?
Well, it's a mixture, and like we said before, there's an average of 10-year delay.
Yeah.
So it's just building up.
It's a lot of people, and I think, unfortunately, even when people do seek help, there's so many time pressures in primary and secondary care at the moment that clinicians don't always get time to address, you know, potentially environmental barriers or maybe the psychosocial consequences associated with hearing loss. So people can leave feeling like, you know, they still have the same issues and the stigma that they had before they had any help about their hearing loss.
And working in primary care myself, we only have 10 minutes to really address this. Sometimes the psychosocial aspect could potentially be missed, unfortunately, but that's what matters most to them.
Yeah, exactly. And so hopefully moving forward, we can devote more resources to hearing loss. So whether it's, you know, research funding for research to advance the field, or even just more support for people who are experiencing hearing loss.
Yeah.